Good day, everyone. So this will be the part two of our backtesting session. I mean, like the actual part two, because those episodes there has the parts, and you probably watch that. This is why traders fail. Basically, they're just not following their strategy. They're seeing something that looks good, but it doesn't necessarily correlate or yet materialize because you need to get sufficient data in order to support whether you truly have an edge in these financial markets. So I was going to do another video today. Mainly this is just me teaching you my thought process, just like last video, and learn with me in the process. So we're currently the March of 2024, and we're currently at all-time highs. So I'm not really expecting a great price action here. So try to go to the next day. So you need to always get your Forex Factory ready. So March 5, we have a 10 a.m. news. So with here, being extremely bearish. The question there is, where are we trying to draw onto? And for me, we're probably going toward the sell side if we're really trying to complete the sell side of the curve. And we also have one on, it's already filled. Oh, it's already filled. Okay. So I'm gonna chill a bit. 15 minute, right. Not too much that I like to see here. You can see this 5 minute internal high. Where this foot? No. Okay, these are London lows. So let's see where we're gonna try to manipulate. We manipulated London lows right away out of open. We can somehow expect a bullish move at some point, the rebalance, unless we're gonna be extremely bearish from this point on. And we are. Seems like we're trying to take out the sell side liquidity. Just my draw in the day. Okay. Can wait for like a 5 or 3 minute retrace just to get an entry. All right. 5 minute. Doesn't really look that good. On a 5 minute retrace, but this is an equal high. Okay, I'm gonna wait for more manipulation, or we just don't really get it. All right. It's really part of the system, guys. It's sometimes you're never gonna have an entry. For me, there's no belt entry here. As soon as market open, we just dumped it outside, bounced out. We took too long to lows. And there wasn't really any inversion entry here, so I gladly take that no entry there. And it should be taken out. And we're gonna leave 15 minutes. Oh, okay, we already tapped the 15 minute. I didn't look there. There's a 15 minute actually open here. But there's no entry as well, if ever. So a chance for us to drawing lower. Let's see. This south side actually is also the previous day lows. So we can start rejecting from there, or we can go and target this hourly internal low, but this is a lower probability unless we're gonna retain with that very short of flow. Let's see the 10 a.m. open. Okay, we have an open high, low close. Okay, actually want to hop in here. Do we have a 3 minute? Uh, let's see. Man. Because if I did take this here, the 3 minute haven't closed yet. I don't really have much conviction there. Although we inverse this first percentage, I don't really know where we'll put my stop if I enter right away. So yeah, we did take that hourly internal low. We're gonna live this day without an entry. All right. Seems like a no trade for me. Extremely bearish. Um, could have taken any entries out of this point. Maybe in the 15 minute manipulation, but this one is like more discretionary, so I won't really take it because it's not really the best. Taking this shorts, but higher doesn't have, the probability is lower in my opinion. So yeah, this is a no trade day for me. Yeah. No valid entries. Show you also how I log it on my Notion. Currently, not really having much trades on March, only couple percent at the most. So let's stop after we get a trade, uh, a winning trade. I'm still mark this low out. So let's go to next day, which is Wednesday, I think. We left an equal low there. If that's an actual equal low, I want to take a trade towards that, but it doesn't seem like it. Extremely, extremely bullish. Extremely bullish. What can be our draws here? Can go like unfilled 15 minute. There's really none. Previous week high, maybe? Daily high. 4 hour high. Not really much. Those are draws here, honestly. 4 hour high. I mean, all of these are liquidity, but I want something clearer than that. We're just gonna rush down to the downside because technically these are all LRs. These are what? These are London lows. Yeah, those are London lows and Asian lows are down here. And risk-free market low, 8:30. Oh, just news right? 8:30. Oh, it's 8:15 though. But that's a huge wick. I'm still counting that as a data low because the 8:15 itself didn't really do much damage. Would I take this trade? No, I won't. Now I'd say, oh shit, it would still work. Go for a 1-on-1, but I want quality entry. 3 minute inverse. Where did we deliver from? Not really anywhere. I mean, we took this 5 minute intermediate low. We get 5 minute intermediate low. Let me get an entry here. I want an entry somewhere around here. It's literally where this inverse was. There was an inversion over here. Oh shit. Thankfully I didn't because I'm gonna get stopped out. That 3 minute inversion got faked out. Pretty faked out. I have a strong draw that this is gonna be our draw liquidity, guys. This is more of a discretionary, guys, because if you're gonna look at the order flow, it's looking pretty bullish. You had a 3 minute inversion to the upside, but we're just having so much resistance trying to go higher that this tells me that there's an S&P here. This is conviction, by the way. You gain this discretion over time. This could be wrong. This could be right. It's just that's my conviction. I just truly feel there's an SMT with that. Oh, I thought there was an inversion here. Never mind. Wanted to take this short, something along these lines. If well, this is along just a 101, like something along these lines. If there was an inversion, but we didn't, so I didn't really get any answer to that, so I won't really call that anything. For me, this looks like a data low. It's not an actual data low, so I'll just call like a 15-minute low, but it's a major low for me. Major low. And if you're gonna remain really bearish, I do think we can go lower towards like unfilled hourly over here. Yeah. So we get any good inversion or oh shit. Oh, we took the hourly low. Okay. Take all of this because it's just noise. What really matters here, we fill this unfilled hourly. It's an hourly gap, unfilled hourly. I want longs from this point on, or unless the price gives us a entry. Let's see. All right, 5 minute, 3 minute. There's a 15 minute at. Okay, there's a 15 minute here. I think I was right with that S&T, but who knows? You can take this long, but I won't. Because there's an unfilled 15 minute here. We can literally check off of that. So I'm gonna just chill for now. Some people would might risk like 101 here, but I won't. Yeah, because it's pretty choppy. This March price action isn't the best in my opinion. There's an hourly internal low here, there's an unfilled hourly here. So I'm still bearish, leaning bearish. We have this 5 minute rejection here. Um, Give me 2 minutes and we're gonna inverse the highest time frame. Oh, we failed to inverse it. All right. Okay. 15 minutes is about to get tapped. Let's see if you can get any rejection out of that. There's a 10 a.m. open, by the way. When we open low, we may have a high close here, actually. This is the last one. If this 1 minute inverses, I mean, okay, I'm looking for longs now. Why though? Because we're indicating here that we have an open low high close. You can see market, 10 a.m. can open up, kind of like this, boom, boom. Right now we're currently like tapping it. What I want to see is something along this line. What is my draw? Definitely this is until 15 minute. If you know, price would give us an entry, which we didn't. No entry whatsoever in any time frame. You could have taken that, but it's pure discretion. Anyways, it's already 11. Uh, no, no valid entry for me. Again, no valid entry for what is this? March 6th. So it's March 6th. Yeah, it's March 6th. We're still not seeing any trade so far. Let's see if we can have a no trade week. For me, I don't really force setups if it doesn't look good and if it doesn't fulfills my system. And that's what you just need to do, guys. You gotta be disciplined enough to follow your system, trust it, and know that in due time you will reap all the rewards of that patience and just trust overall on your system. We're gonna fill 4 hour here. It's a strong, strong, strong draw. So that's my draw on the day. Right. Oh shit. I want to manipulate lower than get long from there, but price didn't give us any entry over that. Okay, 4 hour was taken. I'm taking shorts at this point. I think it's the time to get an entry here. We have an unfilled 15 minute. There's an unfilled 15 minute here. Is there an hourly? Not yet an hourly. Soon. 18 minutes, not that soon. So it's my draw right now for going lower. This 15 until 15 minute here. That kind of like act like a breakaway gap. Yo, 3 minute inverse. All right, we just got a 3 minute inverse of that. What's 5 minute? Also a 5 minute. Oh, 5 minute, not yet. But I'm taking this 3 minute inverse. There's a 3 minute inversion here. 3 minute inversion. Then 5 minute. There's a 5 minute here. We'll close it. 5 minutes, not yet close. We'll close in 9:45. So basically that will close by 9:45. What else? I'm going break even at this 5 minute intermediate low. Oh, this will also be a 15 minute, by the way. So this will soon be a 15 minutes. So after this zone is a break even spot. This one's gonna be a break even. I want to really draw lower at this point because that's a 4 hour gap projection out of the 4 hour. Two previous day highs. We should go lower. Um, where are session lows? They are way down there. the overnight session. Where was that? From this low? Oh yeah, it should go lower, right? All right, I'm still gonna go break even at that spot. Stops this above this OB high. We failed to invest a 5 minute at the moment, but I have pretty strong conviction on my entry point here. All right. Mm-hmm. Thing is, where do I TP? For me, we're just gonna run through this 15 minute. That's just my conviction here. Where's the pre-market lows? Pre-market. Oh shit, these are also pre-market low. All right. This is either gonna be a break even or a 1.72 or R trade. Is just that. So we're just gonna log this on our uh Tradify here. I mean Tradify is my notion over here. So log this in and let's get the trade open. 3 minute inversion. This is for me an A plus setup. We're delivering out of the 4 hour gap. The highest time frame not yet closed, but the 3 minute first percentage gap already did inverse. And I have a really strong draw on the outside, which is 15 minutes and the pre-market lows. If we ever reject out of this 15 minute, it will open next 3 minutes. I'm already breaking it, so get it. Okay, stops to break even. So this one is a risk-free trade for me. So let's log this in and let's see if it's gonna be a TP hit. TP smash, bro, not just a hit. So uh, perfect, perfect. That's just a difference when you can really see me when I really like the setup and when I, kind of hesitate because after some time, which setups actually looks good and which doesn't. And, gotta just trust not only your system, but you also have to trust your conviction. If you don't have much conviction, that is a symptom that is shit is not going too well. All right. So before we end this episode right now, on this backtesting session, um, I'm just gonna describe. I mean, when I explain, my thought process in this, I already did. Basically, we're delivering out of this 4 hour gap, strong rejection. We have these draws over here, which is until 15 minute. Then I wait for either the higher time inversion. In this case, we actually still have the 5 minute, but I just got strong conviction because his first presented on the 3 minute already did inverse. For me, that's enough confirmation that want to go lower after rejecting out of this 4 hour gap. And then it just went on break even of this 5 minute intermediate low because this was that low. Actually, the went on break even at, but either way, I'm still gonna be on break even there. Yeah, this one is a more valid break even point because it's intermediate low. It's a candle to the liquidity on that unfilled gap at that moment. And as I've said, if ever we fail to run through, I'm already break even at that 15 minute, but we just really bang through that low. And let's see if we're just gonna reverse from here. And we just clearly reverse from that 15 minute. Perfect TP. Um, it's like this pre-market low aligns with the unfilled 15 minute. Say, bro, could have gone lower for me? Yes, but I'd rather not. You know, um, this 15 minute also is until 5 minute, which even makes it better. But I mean, squeezing a little bit more RR, but for me, I'm pretty satisfied where my take profit is. You just need to get a piece of the pie, and it's gonna be all for this episode for a win. What is it like? I think it's like Tuesday, Wednesday, no trade days. There might be suboptimals, but we found the actual entry here, and A plus entry for me, a banger entry. Hope you learned something from this video, and always remember, every time you follow your rules and system, you will be rewarded, and every time you disobey them, you will be punished. So that's all for today's video. Hope you like it. Peace out.